Friends and well-wishers, I have been low profile for about a month now on social media for reasons best known to me and which I don't want to discuss here. You all practically know everything about my case, but bits and pieces. Hence, I decided to make this video and tell you all everything. Since 14 years, I've been suffering in this case because of Mr. Sanjeev Bajaj, the chairman of Bajaj Finserv. He's a fraud, and all the documents provided by him in various courts are fabricated, forged, bogus. I was arrested maliciously, and for 10 years I kept fighting, and ultimately I was acquitted in September 2021. Once I'm acquitted, it clearly states that I was not a fraud, and I approached my wife immediately. As me and my wife, the world knows, so I don't hesitate in saying anything here. We have no physical or emotional relationship for the past about 19-20 years now. And hence I approached her along with my kids. We went out for dinner and I took her permission, and she allowed me to go into a live-in relationship with somebody, a woman of my choice. And I approached a friend of mine, Mr. Bhavin Mehta, and Bhavin introduced to me to a girl. I will not name her here, and I prefer secrecy. Who knows it, know it, but the ones who don't know it, it's best to be secret about my personal things here. And I like this woman, and in the next few days I fell in love with her, as I was deprived for emotional love for the past so many years. And since I was arrested, everybody had walked out on me, thinking that I'm a fraud. So I would not socialize, and I was not socializing. Hence Bhavin was the one who got me introduced to this woman. And slowly the love started developing. But Sanjeev Bajaj corrupted Bhavin Mehta. What he gave him, I really don't know. 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs, a crore, I doubt. Hence I went to another friend of mine named Vivek Tikku. He also suggested me the same girl. That is where my doubts started raising. And I really felt that how can both the friends introduce me to a same girl? Is there only one girl in Bombay and there is no other girl for Kishore Chhabria? Fine. And I started collecting evidence from that day. And Vivek and Bhavin have left a lot of evidence with me. I have never met this girl. Yes, we have chatted sometime on Instagram, but that is fine. That was nothing personal. I never went to Bhavin or Vivek to ask for a girl to join me on a job. I didn't want anybody for a job. I wanted a live-in relationship. That was my requirement. I am 63 today. At that time I was 61 or 62. I am what I am sitting in front of you all. I am about 95-96 kgs. I had reached up to 110 after COVID because I had to eat a lot of things, healthy things, and I couldn't exercise. But I am back to my weight. I am a regular gymmer. I go to gym every day. May what come. And I keep myself healthy. So I am healthy. Now coming back to my case, this moron Sanjeev Bajaj corrupted both of them, Vivek and Bhavin. And ultimately I filed a case in Bombay High Court for a honey trap. That Sanjeev Bajaj and these two people have assaulted my to-be whatever, and this is not as per law, and ultimately During that duration, my wife permitted me to get married to this woman and not a live-in relationship. Hence, me and my wife signed a document, and that document is there before the Honorable High Court in the pleadings. Now, 3 cases have been filed before the Honorable High Court and the District Court Pune, where I am demanding 27,000 crores of compensation. After I filed the writ petition for CBI and ED investigation into Sanjeev Bajaj and his affairs and his company and his whatever financials, Abhishek Goyal approached me stating that he wants an out of court settlement. He immediately gave me a figure of 55,500. I didn't ask him anything. I never quoted a figure. Now this gentleman, in the next 2 days, he says 57,500. 2,000 crores you need to give it to Mr. Sharad Pawar. I said, what for? He said, Sharad Pawar is going to bribe all the judges so that the cases can be withdrawn. Fine. Then again he said, you need to pay this woman, this girl of yours, to be wife, because as now your wife has allowed you for a divorce and get married, and all these pleadings are there before the Honorable High Court. Why do I have to pay her 1,000 crores? There is a small hitch here. When I went to High Court, I have stated in my prayers that this woman should be compensated by 1,000 crores by Sanjeev Bajaj for assaulting her. Now, during the settlement with Abhishek Goyal wants me to pay this woman 1,000 crores. Means Sanjeev Bajaj wants to save his skin and his butt, and he wants to shoot the gun over my shoulder. Why should I pay 1,000 crores to my wife or to be my wife? I don't have to. But now this has become a critical issue. If I don't pay, then Sanjeev Bajaj is in problem. I don't need to pay. Ultimately, Abhishek said, okay, before the marriage don't give it to her after the marriage happens. But for what and why? Why should a husband give anything to a wife? Fine. That is a call which I will take once everything is over. Now let me tell you all, after the settlement, immediately after the settlement, Abhishek Goyal wants to get me and my wife divorced on the same day or maximum tomorrow, which I think tomorrow is not possible. It has to be on the same day. The reason is, if I don't get divorced to my wife, I can't get married to this woman. Now, if I don't get married to this woman, then the honey trap case or the assault case doesn't nullify. It is always there, and that is Hindi mein latakti talwar on Sanjeev Bajaj's head. Hence, Sanjeev Bajaj wants me to divorce my wife. Abhishek Goyal states that the judge will come home. Wow. Judge will come home. I have to pay him 2 crores. He will issue a order of divorce, immediately a decree at home, and on the same day, within few hours, I get married to this woman in a hotel anywhere in Pune. Once everything is set and done, then the cases need to be withdrawn. Now this is his story, Abhishek. This idiot didn't know he was leaving evidence behind everywhere. He's saying he has to corrupt court number 5, district and sessions court. Court number 5 where I got my acquittal, because the acquittal order is bogus. It is bogus. Why? That I cannot explain here. But it's a bogus order. So now Sharad Pawarji wants to bribe this judge and get all the cases withdrawn. He also states that High Court wants me to settle the cases out of court, and they are in favor of me. Wow. This man, this idiot, he doesn't know what is he talking. And all this, I have evidences, not only electronic evidences. In a lot of meetings, I have people sitting with me, and they are my associates. There are in all about 12 associates who are party to this big scam, this bribing to the judges. I kept telling everybody on social media that the Republic of India will collapse. This is what it is going to be. Republic of India will collapse if I file a complaint against Abhishek Goyal and Shri Sharad Pawar ji. And I am in the process of going to High Court again. At the moment there is a vacation. You all know, maybe some don't know. Summer vacation. Hence I am sitting cool. I am relaxed. I am enjoying my life. I am working on my plans. And Sanjeev Bajaj is jumping. Abhishek Goyal is jumping. That I should not go and file this case before the Honorable High Court. If I file a case before the Honorable High Court, corruption of judges, you all can understand what will happen. The judiciary will collapse. What will people do? What will the public do? Nobody will trust the judiciary. I am a man of this land. I was born here. Hence, I am doing everything legally. I don't do anything illegal. For the past 40 days, I have not stepped out of my house. I am sitting in my house. And at the moment, this is the servant's quarter. Because I have 2 kids playing outside and I didn't want any noise at the background. Hence, why I didn't go out for the past 40 days, why I have not been writing anything on social media. Because I'm not scared. I don't fear anybody. But they may shut me down. Shri Sharad Pawar ji is very powerful. And now, when I've written on the social media, the PMO office is also involved in my case. Shri Amit Shah is also involved in my case. All this is on record with me. Abhishek Goyal has stated all this before me and before my witnesses. What will happen if I go to court? 1 month vacation will go, like in a few days, few hours. When I have had the patience and the perseverance for 14 years, more than 14 years, can't I wait for 1 more year or 2 years? File the case, contest it, bring everybody down. But I am giving time to Sanjeev Bajaj, that moron. He's characterless, no character, zero. What is he? What his father has given him, what his mother has given him, I am really, really sorry to say no. There is nothing in him. It's just the money. This power, money power, he's trying to flaunt everywhere, which will not going to help him. The law of the land is equal for everybody. For me, you, everybody. He has kidnapped this woman to be my wife, or she's under house arrest. They don't let her talk to me. She's not allowed to come on social media. She's not allowed to step out. And they want me to get married to her without meeting her, without knowing her, without we exchanging thoughts. Are we compatible or no? Nothing. We've never met each other. And now he is forcing me to get married and settle with her. Why? To save his butt. See, friends, this marriage is not compulsory for me. But for that woman now, she has no other option but get married to me. No other option. If she doesn't get married to me, she will be party to the honey trap. If Sanjeev Bajaj doesn't get both of us married, he goes to jail. But for me, it is not a compulsion. I have written everything before the High Court, yes, that I want to divorce my wife and I want to get married to this girl. But Sanjeev Bajaj has forced this woman to abuse me on social media. This is my biggest advantage, what that woman did. Maybe they pointed a gun at her forehead, or there was mafia behind her, or what was the reason, That CB I will know, and I will come to know in the near future. But some sense, I really pity that woman also, that she had no intellect or IQ of hers, that you are abusing me on social media, and this is illegal and unlawful. I can always go to High Court and say I am not willing to get married to this woman because she has abused me. The court will allow it. And what happens? The honey trap is confirmed. Hence, Sanjeev Bajaj now wants to pay me 58,500 in two tranches. 30,000 crores first, 28,500 crores later. Why later? So that I am divorced to my wife and I get married to this girl. There are several honey traps this man has set up, even in the past. You all know who's watching my social media. Why, man? Sanjeev Bajaj, this question is to you. Why? You are a businessman. Or are you a womanizer? What are you? Do you have any character, Sanjeev Bajaj? यहाँ कहाँ भरा हुआ है तेरे? भूसा? घास चरने गए है क्या? What are you up to? Where is the money coming from? Or is your company also in doldrums? That is the reason you didn't pay me. You could have paid me 18 crores 14 years back and settled this matter. You kept troubling me, torturing me, you started devastating me, you got the banks inside, you got the sales tax company, you got income tax, you got the judges in, you got the Union of India inside, IRDA, RBI. How many people are involved in my case, Sanjeev Bajaj? Do you know what will happen? You are not a man. You are an idiot. You are not a businessman, Sanjeev Bajaj. Now, settlement out of court is your requirement, Mr. Bajaj, not my requirement. My requirement was never a settlement. I was actually trying to settle out of court only to get everybody out of this honey trap. And this case is 30 of my associates you have corrupted. 30. What did I do? I'm not saying I'm intelligent. I didn't corrupt anybody. I fell in love with the one whom you corrupted and was not my party. You corrupted Bhavin and Vivek, and I fell in love with that girl, and I changed everything and I threw everything on you. All the stones you threw at me in 14 years, Mr. Bajaj, I collected them one by one. I was quiet. And see what I've done. I have thrown them in multiples to you. Multiples. You are in doldrums, Sanjeev Bajaj. And because of you, Shri Sharad Pawarji is in doldrums. You didn't do right. You are not a man. I would keep saying it. If this video I could have extended to any amount, you shouldn't have done it. I pity that girl, my wife to be. I pity her. What you've done, man, Sanjeev Bajaj? What have you made her? House arrest? Mafia? Or is she not willing to meet me, get married to me? Is that so? That's the reason she's not meeting me and abusing me? If that is the case, then why do I settle out of court? I don't need the 58,500. I have been telling everybody I am Bholenath ka Bhagat. I worship him. You must have seen I've got a lot of Rudrakshas. This is Kamakhya Devi. I want to tell my girl also, my love life, that people ask me what is this bullet for. This is Kamakhya Devi. She's here with me inside. I hold this several times a day and pray. I don't want to tell you all what is Kamakhya Devi. You all can go and do research. I am a simple man. I am a aghori. I consume alcohol and I smoke. I don't womanize. I don't gamble. I don't drug. I don't socialize. I have very limited friends at the moment. Even they have disappeared. I'm staying in my house under the same roof with my existing wife, my son, my daughter-in-law and 2 grandsons. We have no issues. I'm a very different man. If I was wrong, my family would have thrown me out. Nobody. Instead, we have dinner together regularly. I have no issues with my family. But Sanjeev Bajaj, you corrupted the second and the third and the fourth family of mine. 60 people in all you have corrupted. For what, man? What did you gain by corrupting 30 of my associates and 60 of my relatives? What did you gain? Kishore Chhabria is there, here sitting in front of you, hell and hearty. I am making this video today is because I have got to my ears Sanjeev Bajaj has been sending his dogs to sniff. Where is Kishore Chhabria for the past 40 days? Why is he not out? Is he sick? Has he died? Is he suffering from something? Is he hospitalized? No, I'm home here in front of y'all, all of y'all. I don't know, I don't think I need to say anything more. But one last thing, if this girl is interested in getting married and if she wants to spend a balanced life with me, I cannot give 1,000 crores. I'm getting 58,000 crores, my dear friends. All are hers if she gets married to me. She's my legal wife. She doesn't have to ask me for the 1,000 crores, which Sanjeev Bajaj is supposed to pay her. Yes, let Sanjeev Bajaj pay her directly, I have no issues. Sanjeev Bajaj can pay her even 5,000 crores, I have no issue. But then it will be proved that Sanjeev Bajaj has assaulted her, hence he is paying her. Har Har Mahadev.